grind?
Well, daily grind is regular stuff. You know, he comes in here like 5:30, 5:30. Start working with the horses, clean the stall, normal stuff. You know, check the horses out, make sure they're okay. Then you start to get them ready to go out for training. Train, come back. Routine again, clean them up, walk them for 30, 40 minutes, put them in. Then you have to do them up. It's basically routine stuff with horse, but it's a lot of work involved in horse racing other than, you know, just take them to the track and race them.
You know, the name of this program is the Real Players Inside the Backstretch. How important is the men and women back here?
They're very important. Without the men and women at the backstretch here, dealing with the horses, working with the horses, there is no racing. None at all.
Right, like throughout the years, right? What's your favorite moment?
I had some very famous moment and a favorite moment back in the years. You know, claim some decent horses and really move them up and win Grade 1 races. I traveled to Japan, Chicago, Hong Kong, and all these places with horses. So I enjoy the horses. I've been in horses all my life. I'm like the 4th generation in horse. So horse is not new to me.
Yeah. What's your early memory coming to the track as a youngster then?
Not here. My early memories back home in Guyana. You know, being a rung horse from age 2. My dad put me on a horse and, you know, walked me around and that was it.
Yeah. What kind of horseman was your dad?
He was a trainer. He was a jockey also. He rode. He was working with the Queen of England, the living queen right now. My grandfather also groomed and helped the queen when they took horses to Guyana to train. So there's a whole lot in the family with horses. My brother trained. My brother was a jockey. I was a jockey back home. So it's all add up. You know, it's a whole history of horse.
And do you have any mentors in this business, man, here or back home in Guyana?
Well, there's a whole lot of mentor, you know, but mainly the small guys. I'm really happy to see the small guys grow and have good horses. You know, the big guys have good horses given to them. Small guys have to work hard to get a good horse. So really, I'm proud of all the small guys that been winning races, small trainers, and moving up. Also small owners.
How hard is it, man, for a small guy to kind of climb up in this business?
It is very tough, you know. You got to get the right horses to get up here, and it's not easy. It's mainly 10 trainers own all the horses on the track, 90% horse at the racetrack. After that, 2,000 trainers own 10% of the horse. So it's very hard for the small guy. Well, we try to fight it out. We try to make it work. And, you know, without the small guys, there would be no racing also.
So even with the odds like that, what keep you coming back, man?
You know, it's in my blood, you know. I don't do bad. I make money also. I survive, and I enjoy doing what I do. And that's the most important thing in life for me. Enjoy, do what you do. And I have fun doing it. I enjoy being here, be with my animals, ducks, chicken, dogs. You see it all.
And, you know, we try to encourage young people, right? And to get to the track and do these jobs. Like, what would you tell a young person that's watching? And
importantly, it has to be an animal lover. It has to be a person that love the horses before you start work with the horses. I will tell any young people, don't just work with the horses for money, because there is room to grow in this industry. It's a big industry. It's $1 billion industry, as you know. And you come out here, just come with the intention to love the horses, be around the horses, and you can learn a lot. You know, eventually you could be a trainer, you could be an owner, you could be somebody in the game. There is room to grow.
Yeah. And your favorite horse race that you witnessed
My favorite horse race that I witnessed is the one that I won, the Manhattan, the Grade 1, the Belmont Stake Day. That's a way of my life that my parents taught me. You know, whatever you do, enjoy doing it, love it, do it. And do it with your whole heart, man. Don't leave anything out.
And that's the only way you're going to get to the top, man, because you know you can't really skip the line. You got to...
No. I had great success in horse. My couple of years that I trained here, I had very great success, you know. I did things that a lot of trainers never, you know, did that for years and years and years, you know, won Grade 1 races. That's an impossible thing to do actually back here with small trainers, to claim, you know, I'm a claiming trainers as they call it. And to claim cheap horses and move them up, It's a difficult thing, but I did it many times. So that alone will tell that it's possible for someone to do, well in the business.
So somebody like you had one of these $1 million horses, then what would you do?
Well, again, the horse has to be talented also. You could buy him for $1 million, you could buy him for 10 million, and also you could buy him for 1,000, and they could be a good horse as long as talented. Yeah. It's all about the talent of the horse and the soundness of the horse. Yeah. They're athletes, and you and I know that athletes, they got injured somehow or the other, there's injuries going to pop up. And that's the main thing. You have to try to keep them sound. And if they're talented, they'll put it out at the racetrack.
So, say I'm an owner, I have a horse, I bring him to you. What's some of the first steps we do to get this horse going?
Well, it depends again on the age of the horse. But let's say you bring me a horse of race age, which is a 2-year-old. You're going to put him in training, and we'll see how you start breezing him, and see how fast he works in the morning, see how much talent he has working with company, and see how well he's working and how he's holding up and all of that. And then you decide where you run him after then. If he's a talented horse, you run him in a higher condition. If he's not as talented as you thought, then you have to put him where they could win. The whole idea in this business is placement. Place them where they can win. But I'm, as a small trainer, I usually put them sometimes over their head because I think they're worth giving a shot. The only way to know if a horse is a graded level horse, you have to run him in a graded race. It's just, it's just common sense. If you don't put him there, you wouldn't know. You could just only assume.
Yeah, you got to shoot the shot, huh?
You got to shoot a shot.
Yes, sir. Thank you.